Hello, this is Mr. Price, and this is your video on the Year 8 Unit 3 and 4 revision. And I'm going to go fairly quickly on these, just so you can check your answers. If you do have further issues about any of them, then you can use the prior videos located on the Moodle website, or you can come and see me for any further help. Okay, let's go through these. So, I'm using the less than symbol or the right hand symbol to compare these two numbers here. So if it's pointing to the left, that means less than. If it's pointing to the right, it means more than. And a little rule you can use is that the if you imagine a little crocodile, then it will be eating the larger number. Okay. So 5 is bigger than -2, so I'm going to use the greater than symbol. Observe how it's eating the larger number. B. 8 is larger than -12, so 8 is larger than -12, and it's eating the bigger number. Okay, here, -3 is larger than -5 as it's closer to 0, it's higher up on the number line. So -3 is larger than -5, it's eating the larger number. Okay, and then here, I might just do a quick bit of processing to help me out here. So I'm going to convert this fraction so it's got the same denominator, so out of 12s. So I multiplied the bottom by 3, so I multiplied the top by 3. So this is -1 and 3/12, and here I've got -1 and 5/12. So this number is closer to 0, so -1 and 3/12 is larger than -1 and 5/12. This is closer to 0 on the number line. Okay, next ones. 5 add -3. If I add a negative number, my number goes down. So 5 down by 3 is equal to 2. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, -7 add -4. Again, adding negative numbers makes it go down. So -7, -8, -9, -10, -11 is down 4 places. Okay, here, -3 take away -2. If I subtract negative numbers, my number will go up. So -3 goes up by 2, will end up at -3, -2, -1. Okay, I just realised I've missed out B, D and F. Let's do those now. So 2 take away +5. If I take away positive number, my number goes down. So 2 down by 5, well, if I go down by 2, I'll get to 0. I've got 3 left, so go down by another 3. That's -3. Okay, -12, going down by 9. So if I go down by 8, I'll get to -20. So down by 9 will be -21. Okay, here, -9, take away -120. So taking away negative numbers makes it go up. So if I go up by 9, I'll get to 0. So if I've got to go up another 111 left. So it's going to be positive 111. Okay, so once again, if I want to add 120 to this, if I add 9, I'll get to 0. So there'll be a 111 left to add on. So it's just going to be 111. Okay, G, 5 times -7. Well, 7 5s are 35. And if you multiply a negative number with a positive number, you get a negative result. So that's -35. H, -3 times 4. Well, 3 times 4 is 12. But -3 times +4 is -12. Okay, and negative multiplied by positive is a negative result. Okay, I, well, 9 times 8 is 72. A negative times a negative is a positive, so it's going to be +72. J, 12 divided by -4. Well, 12 divided by 4 is 3. A positive divided by a negative follows the same rules as these. That will be a -3. Okay, -15 divided by -5. Well, 15 divided by 5 is 3. Negative divided by negative gives you a positive result. So the answer is +3. Finally here, don't let this notation fool you. It's just 28 divided by 2. And 28 divided by 2 is going to be 14. And negative divided by negative is a positive result. So +14. That's all of section 1 done. Okay, section 2, find the nth term. So I look at what it's going up in. So this is going up in 3s, so I'm going to write the 3 times table above it. 3, 6, 9, 12. And I'm spots that I need to add 4 each time. So it's going to be 3n plus 4. To calculate the 10th number, I change my n to 10, and this is 3 lots of 10. So 3 times 10 is 30, plus 4. So the 10th number is 34. This one is going down by 4s, so I'm going to write the negative 4 times table above it. Okay. Now to go from negative 4 to negative 10, I need to take away 6. To go from negative 8 to negative 14, I need to take away 6, etc. So the nth term here is negative 4n, okay, because it's down in the 4 times table, take away 6. Okay, now the final one, it's going down in quarters. So I'm going to write the negative quarter times table above it. I don't have a huge amount of space here, so I'm going to have to write it below it. So negative a quarter, negative a half, negative 3/4, negative 1. So to go from negative a quarter to a half, well, let's see, I need to add a quarter to get to 0, and then another 2/4 to get to a half. So this is going to be negative a quarter n, and I need to add 3/4. Okay, don't let the fractions put you off, just use your fraction knowledge. Okay, and simplifying. So I'm going to circle all the numbers that are the same and include the sign in front of it. So I have a positive 12a and a negative 2a. That's going to give us 10a. And I've got a positive 5b and a negative 3b. That gives us positive 2b. Part B. I have a 7b and a negative 4b. So that is going to be 3b. I have a 3a and a positive 9a. So that's going to be positive 12a. Okay, part C. I have a 4a squared and a negative a squared. So that's going to be 3a squared. I've got a positive 3a and nothing else, so just 3a, positive 3a. And then I've got a positive 9 plus 9. Finally, part D. I've got a 3ab, 4ba, and negative 3ab. Now I'm going to change this so it's in alphabetical order. So that's going to be 4ab. And I've got 3ab plus ab is 4ab. Take away 3ab is just ab. Finished. Okay, for the final questions, I'm going to do it on a blank piece of paper, so I've got enough room. So my first question is 7x equals 56. Now the opposite of multiplying by 7 is dividing by 7. So I'm going to do divide by 7 both sides. I'm going to get x equals 8. 7x divided by 7, the 7 cancels, 56 divided by 7 is 8. Okay, part B. I got 3x plus 5 equals 32. Now I want to get rid of this plus 5 first, so I'm going to take away 5 from both sides. So I end up with 3x on the left-hand side of my equal sign. Observe how my equal sign is staying the same all the way through. And 32 take away 5 gives me 27, sorry, beg your pardon. Okay, and now to get rid of a multiplier by 3, I'm going to divide by 3 both sides. So x equals 9. Okay, next one, I have 3x plus 5 equals 32. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that plus 5. I've just done that one, beg your pardon. X over 4 minus 9 equals 13. So I'm going to get rid of the take away 9 first by adding 9 to both sides. So I get x over 4 equals 22. And then I want to multiply by 4 both sides to get rid of the divide by 4. So I get x equals 88. Okay. Part D, I've got x take away 5 equals 4x take away 2. So I'm going to look for my smallest value of x, which is here, and I'm going to get rid of it by doing the opposite. So that's a positive x, so I'm going to take away x from both sides. So I'm going to get negative 5 equals 3x take away 2. That 4x take away x is 3x. Okay, I'm now going to get rid of this negative 2 by doing a positive 2 to both sides. And I'm going to get negative 3, just be careful here, negative 5 goes towards 0 if you add 2, equals 3x. And now I get rid of this positive 3 by dividing by 3. So x equals positive 3. Positive 1, beg your pardon. Because negative 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay. 7x plus 9 equals 2x minus 6. So, here's my smallest value of x. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So I'm going to get 5x plus 9 equals negative 6. I'm now going to take away 9 from both sides. So I get 5x equals, well, if I take away 9 more, I'm going to get to negative 15. And now divide by 5 both sides to get x equals negative 3. So, okay, final question. This is very much an extension one, a bit trickier. The square root of x squared plus 25 over 2 equals 5. Now, here is where you might want to consider using a number machine to help you decide on the order. So let's start with x. That's my input. I'm going to square it. I'm then going to add 25. I'm then going to divide by 2. I'm then going to square root it. So I now work backwards using this to help me. So the opposite of square rooting is squaring. So I square both sides. So I'm going to get x squared plus 25 over 2. This square root sign will cancel with the square. Equals 5 squared is 25. I've done that one. I now want to do the opposite of dividing by 2, which is multiplying by 2. So that divide by 2 will cancel. I'll have x squared plus 25 equals 25 times 2, which is 50. I now want to get rid of the plus 25, so I'm going to take away 25 from both sides. So I get x squared equals 25. Now the opposite of squaring is square rooting. So the square root of x squared is x, square root of 25 is 5. So 5 is your final answer. Really good job if you managed to get that without any help. Don't forget you can use this technique to help you if you're a little bit stuck until you get used to doing some of these. Okay, thank you very much. As usual, see me in class if you need any further help.